This is just John O, and today I'm going to talk about why you're actually not lazy and you are just overwhelmed. Now, I've noticed actually I've fallen into this category many a times, and that's actually the reason that I'm actually going to name this video that title, because you're actually not someone that's going through uh, moments of being lazy. You're actually going through a lot of moments of being overwhelmed. And what I've noticed about being overwhelmed is overwhelmment has to do with when, let's just say, you have a lot of things piling up, and you have either been A, you could be procrastinating, which is something I've been doing, or B, you could actually not be procrastinating and you can actually stay on task. But it has nothing to do with you not being a person that's committed and actually disciplined. It has to do with why you're overwhelmed in the first place. The reason you could be overwhelmed in the first place is because your goals and your things you're doing are going well, but then the things that come with them are actually piling up, and then that has to do with overwhelmment. Overwhelmment is actually like, it could be like a crippling feeling, and it can grab on you and hold you tight because it actually makes you feel like, uh whoa, what happened to my schedule that I was having? Why is everything changing up now? I've noticed that for myself since I've started to do things in my life. I've actually had a certain schedule on the weekdays, and then actually for maybe a month now, it's changed. So only a month of change isn't much, but I've noticed it was like I was getting used to it. Even my homeostasis, whenever I wake up in the morning, I'd wake up at a certain time before, and then I'd actually get to do stuff in my day. I'd go to gym around maybe noon, and then now I actually have, for like the last month, been changing it up so that in the morning I actually have to go do something. Then maybe later in the day I actually have to come home and then figure out my whole posting schedule on YouTube, and then I actually have to figure out my gym schedule. I have to figure out my reading schedule. I have to figure out my journaling schedule, which actually, in the grand scope of things, isn't much. This is why overwhelmment could actually stop people that are actually at the entry level of stuff and the beginning phases of it. And I've noticed that's happened to me because I'm still only at the beginning level of whatever I'm trying to do at the moment, whether it be posting content, reading, like I said, journaling, going to the gym, and actually trying to further my education. The more you actually feel overwhelmed and then you don't actually try to have a good support system, maybe friends, or you could actually set a timer every day in the morning or somewhere throughout the day and actually say, okay, at this time, once this timer goes off, it's time to do said task or the other task. It has to do with years of you doing stuff, and you can really never uh, chalk it up to even being either lazy or overwhelmed. You have to figure out a way to actually not get overwhelmed because, well, first, things have to get done. That's the most important thing. And second of all, why did you sign up for things that are going to overwhelm you in the first place? Maybe you should be better fit doing something different instead of actually getting overwhelmed with what you're doing. This could even fall into categories like getting a new job or adding that to your schedule. Like, you have to actually figure out how to do time management much better and try to actually figure out what's the most important thing to do and when should I do it at the most important times throughout the day, every day, for, let's just say, max like about a year or over a year. So once you've done something for maybe like 3 years straight of doing it consistently, let's just say you do it every day for 3 years straight, you will actually see a result that you would never have thought you would have got before. But it only comes with you figuring out how to pass being overwhelmed, and like I said, knowing that it has nothing to do with being lazy. It's just you letting things pile up and then getting it in your way and actually letting it get the best of you. Anyways, this is just John O. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.